Hi everyone, it's Lindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick shipping tip video. So on one of my sold videos, I had asked you guys if any of you needed some more information about Regional A and Regional B boxes when you're shipping items using the United States Postal Service. And there was a lot of you guys that voiced that you didn't really seem to understand exactly how the regional boxes worked with USPS. And so I did want to go ahead and make a really super quick and to the point video telling you guys exactly how they work. And hopefully I can answer all of the questions that you have. And it can get really confusing, so I'm going to try to put it as simply as possible. So instead of thinking of regional boxes as regional boxes, think of them like flat rates. If you start thinking about them more like flat rate boxes, then it's a little bit easier for you to know when is a good time to use them and when you should not use them. So the cost of a Regional A box is a 2-pound shipping weight, and a Regional B box is a 4-pound shipping rate. That means that whatever you can fit inside of a Regional A box, it doesn't matter how much it weighs, it ships at a 2-pound rate. And for a Regional B box, it doesn't matter how much it weighs. If it fits in a Regional B box, it ships at a 4-pound rate. Now, what I have in my hands right now is actually both Regional A boxes because I personally never use Regional B. I only ever use Regional A. So I just wanted to show you that they come in both the top loader variety and the side loader variety, but they are both Regional A boxes and they both ship at a 2-pound rate. So the difference between the Regional A and the Regional B is the size of the box. So this is a top loader Regional A box. The Regional B top loader is about an inch or two bigger on all sides, and the same goes with the side loaders. The Regional B is about an inch or two bigger on all of the sides. So for demonstrative purposes, we're gonna use these candles. I love these candles. So this candle itself, since it's made of glass, it weighs about it weighs close to 2 pounds by itself. So let's say this box is going to California. If I was just doing it by weight, I would be shipping 2 pounds to California. And let's say from Kansas to California, 2 pounds by weight is $10. Let's just say it's $10. But if you're using a Regional A box, it doesn't matter how many candles I put in this box. It doesn't matter that now that 3 candles are in this box weighs, man, this is probably like 8 pounds. It doesn't matter if it weighs 8 pounds. I'm still only paying a 2-pound weight rate. 2-pound weight rate. So that's why I say think about it like a flat rate. It doesn't matter how much the box weighs. If it fits in a Regional A box, it's like the box only weighs 2 pounds when it really weighs about 8 pounds. Let's say this is a Regional B box. That means that the weight that I'm paying for is 4 pounds, even if it weighs 8 pounds. But of course the box would be a little bit bigger so you could fit more in it. But most of the time, the other options are less expensive than a Regional B. That's why I don't even have any Regional B boxes, because I never use them, because it's almost cheaper to send something in a flat rate box than it is a Regional B box, because they're pretty close to the same size. Regional B and the flat rate boxes are very, very close. And so usually it's cheaper just to ship something by weight because maybe it doesn't hit 4 pounds, or the flat rate box is just cheaper. So there's that. Also, if you are using Pirate Ship as a way to decrease your shipping costs, because Pirate Ship does cubic priority instead of doing by weight necessarily, it's a completely different shipping model if you use Pirate Ship. The regional boxes are not cheaper on Pirate Ship, so you would want to, in that case, you would want to check the rate of a regional box on eBay versus cubic cubic priority on pirate ship. So basically what I will do is I will just have 2 tabs open. I will have my eBay tab open and I will check all of the rates for weight, regional A, flat rate, all of that. And then in a whole other tab, I will have pirate ship open and I will see what the shipping label would be for cubic priority. And then whichever's cheaper, that's the direction I go. The only difference between a regional A or a regional B and a flat rate is that it does matter where your buyer is in relation to where you live. So if you have a regular flat rate box or a regular flat rate envelope, it doesn't matter where in the country your buyer lives, it's going to be one flat rate. So if I'm in Kansas and I put something in a flat rate box and I send it to California, it doesn't matter if it goes to California or if it goes to the next state over, it's going to be what, $11.90 I think it is now. I don't use flat rate boxes hardly ever, so I'm not even sure what the rate is now. But I think it's something like $11.90. It doesn't matter where my buyer is in the country, it's gonna be $11.90. But with regional boxes, it does matter where my buyer is, because the closer the buyer is to me, the less I am going to have to pay. So a regional A box at a 2-pound weight, if my buyer is in Texas, it might only be $7.88 for me to send it to Texas. But California is much further from Kansas, so it might be closer to $10 for a 2-pound weight. But it doesn't matter how much the box weighs, you will only pay as if it was 2 pounds. And then a regional B is 4 pounds. Regional boxes don't always save you money, but I have used regional boxes enough to say it is definitely worth having regional boxes near your shipping area, because I'm telling you, you will end up using them. I talk about my dad a lot, and my dad never ever used regional boxes. I was talking to my dad recently, and we were talking about FedEx. I mentioned that in one of my sold videos. We were talking about FedEx, and I was talking to my dad about regional A and regional B boxes, and my dad didn't even know how to use them. And my dad's been on eBay for 20 years. My dad didn't even know. And right after I told my dad about them, he ordered some, got some, and within the next week, he had used one and saved $4 on shipping. So he was crazy grateful that I brought it up to him, because he didn't even know that regional boxes were a thing. He thought that it was like this big, convoluted, really complicated way of shipping, but it really isn't. If you just think of the regional boxes as if they were flat rate boxes based on a 2-pound rate or a 4-pound rate, it's a lot easier to comprehend exactly when you should use them. I know sometimes when I talk, I start to sound like I'm talking in circles, so hopefully that made sense. Hopefully I explained it well enough to where you kind of understand how and when you should use regional A and regional B boxes. Regional B, again, like I said, I hardly ever use myself, so I wouldn't personally bother ordering them, but regional A, both the side loader and the top loader, I always make sure to have on hand. I used regional A boxes so frequently when I was selling lots of jeans every day, because someone would buy 2 or 3 pairs of jeans and I could fit them in a regional box together. It saved me so much money on shipping. So if you don't yet use regional boxes, I highly, highly recommend that you get on USPS.com, order yourself some boxes so that you have them, and anytime you go to do shipping, if your item weighs over 1 pound, see if a regional A box will save you any money. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and videos like this, please give it a thumbs up so that I know. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to check the video description. I will put some useful information down there. And do please remember to subscribe if you would like to see more content. And I'll see you guys with my next video. Bye.